Ever since its inception, globalization has actually changed the way people, companies, and governments interact and integrate with each other. According to one source, globalization has brought about the shrinkage of the world into global village, revolution in information technology, the collapse of boundaries between different worlds, thereby expanding connectivity of all forms of interaction. Another source says that globalization has aided the growing impact of two major distinct global trends, which has profound implication on the world economy. They are the rapid growth of information technology and the increased global trade integration. Yes, all thanks to globalization. Personally, though I've enjoyed and I'm still enjoying from globalization as a result of its enormous benefits, such as the variety of goods, increased communication, I have, however, suffered and I'm still suffering from it as well. Firstly, the decline of the Nigerian culture, health-related issues, unsafe communication environment, and loss of jobs. So for this discussion, the three issues or problems of globalization are westernization of the Nigerian culture, technology, dumping of goods in Africa. Firstly, the westernization of the Nigerian culture. According to one source, Western domination has reduced Nigerian cultural values to zero level. Globalization actually increased the inflow and outflow of Nigerians within the country for various reasons such as education purposes, vacation, tourism, also and so much more. Through this inflow and outflow, Nigerians have been exposed to various Western culture such as their clothing style, Western music, and basic traditions. The increase of globalization attracted various harmful effects to the Nigerian culture, which were the music, the food, the clothing, morals and values, and most importantly, the language. The music lost its local heritage because the young musicians are exposed to the Kanye West, Jay-Z's of the world, and that has drastically influenced mostly the content of the Nigerian songs and its videos. The Nigerian songs were known for freedom fight and they were used for freedom fights or recreation activities, but the reverse is the case now. The increased integration of people also influenced the local food prepared in Nigeria. Though we still have our local food, the methods and ingredients have been altered to incorporate Western ingredients, thereby losing the original local taste. The Nigerian traditions, which involves the way of greeting and addressing elders, has been influenced by modernization. The Nigerian children used to be known for the way they greeted their elders by prostrating or bowing their knees, but it has totally changed and become, oh, hi, dad. According to one source, today Nigerians use and read books written in foreign languages faster and more fluently than those written in local languages. Another source says it's very unbearable and a shame that many Nigerian children cannot speak their dialect or even understand any of their culture. What a shame. The question is, how does this really affect me personally? The truth is, my heritage is my pride and one that I would love to one that I would love to show and share with my children. If it continues to decline, then I would lose it and only be a memory that resides in my head. Technology. Technology has been one of the greatest gifts of globalization, which has brought about the emergence of people through Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Skype, amongst others. According to one source, with information and communication technology, it has become open, free, unregulated device which has brought negative challenges that has affected the youth. The source additionally states that the internet has become a key element in globalization of society, providing technology without boundaries. Yes, technology has affected the social interaction, mental thinking, health, and privacy. The social face-to-face interaction has drastically reduced and has compelled people to live in an enclosed world of social media. Outside of social network, people are growing further and further away from each other. There has been an increased level of irregular sleep as a result of constant attention to technology. Suppose the student has 9 a.m. class in the morning. How long does he have to relax his brain before the next day's work? This is just one example among many other examples within students. Additionally, majority of us have experienced a slack in our mental thinking because we have solely depended on technology to perform our thinking for us, such as Google or calculators. There has also been an increase in scam and unsafe online communication environments. Dumping of goods in Africa. According to the World Trade Center, according to the World Trade Organization, dumping occurs when an exporting country sells a product at a lower price than it sells the same product in its market. Another instance in which dumping occurs is when an exporting company sells its product below production cost. So the question is, why do countries like China, UK dump their goods, mostly apparels and electronics, into Africa? One of the popular reasons, according to one source, is that exporting markets may want to get rid of surplus products from their domestic trade zones. This surplus is this surplus in dumped goods affects the domestically produced goods price in order to compete with market share with the dumped goods. In Nigeria's case, there has been a lot of dumping in the area of apparel. This discourages the domestically produced apparel to sell because the market is driven by the lower price of dumped products. The president of Nigeria, in a recent visit to China, appealed to Chinese investors to consider siting industries in Nigeria instead of seeing the country as a market for dumped goods. So how does this really affect me? With the increase of dumping, market share of domestic apparels reduce, and that results in the reduction in the number of staff they require. It has however reduced the number of jobs available. I have personally lost a number of family members because of job loss in that industry sector. In conclusion, there is no doubt that globalization has helped the economy through international trade and technology. However, these two drivers of globalization has also in somewhat created more issues. Additionally, westernization of my Nigerian culture has been affected by globalization as well. Thank you.